Can we stop promoting this? I'm really getting sick of seeing this shit everywhere. Like, all in gaming, all in movies, all in fucking bus rides, everything, the whole shablam. And we all know how this shit fucking started. As a society, we will change, and in 20 or 30 years from now, I doubt that anything that we know now will look the same. Such as free speech. What was once used for some great has now been used as a deadly weapon. Now people can come out as the weirdest of fucking things, like a penguin, and that's considered okay. But if you disagree, you're considered the worst person on earth, and you'll probably go to juvie for it. So why risk it? Just appeal to them so they don't get pissed off. That is why we are seeing an abundant amount of this shit. And hence why people don't want to call them out for some dumb stuff that they do. Because they're afraid of getting cancelled. So you may ask, why do I make this video? Why would you risk it? You may ruin every chance of your future by saying this. Well, basically, long story short, I just don't care. You listen, you don't listen. Whatever your fucking choice is, I just don't care. I'm gonna splat out what I think of everything, and you take it as you will. So with that in mind, I'm gonna be starting from the gates of heaven to not that bad stuff, to the gates of hell. Actually, scratch that hell, which I've got a lot to talk about that. So, grab your popcorn, grab your crucible, grab your sentinel hammers, and join me in this ride as I reveal to you what I do not like about certain people. So starting off, you can all rejoice. I have nothing much to say. I don't know if I'm gonna be offending anyone, but I'm just gonna be naming you by your name. So starting off with gay people, I don't really mind that much. I mean, you're gay, I don't hate you. To be honest, through everything, being gay has just become normal now. Same goes for lesbians. I don't have much of an issue. I pretty much, I don't have anything else to say to the rest, apart from one. So, I think it's about time that we enter the gates of hell. That was a very short list. Okay. Trans. Holy shit! Trans people have become the biggest laughingstock online and in real life ever. To put it simply, being trans is hard. Okay? Coming out as trans to your parents is probably a nightmare. I wouldn't know, I'm not trans. Your parents can't really say anything to you because then they'll offend you. But just... I feel bad for the parents. It's just... Let's say you were born a boy, okay? And you've been known, like, most of your life as a boy. And then you want to be a girl. And then your parents have to be supportive of that. But then it's like... If that were to happen to me, it'd be like... You're not my son. You're a completely different person. That's what it would feel like for me. Like, I'm not saying, like, you're selfish for wanting to be what you want to be, If you really want to be it, then you go ahead and be it. You want to be black, then you be black. If you want to be Asian, then you be Asian. If you want to be a crocodile, then you be a crocodile. I'm not stopping you. The best type of trans, in my opinion, are the ones that go out and they have all this surgery done to be a woman or a boy. You know, those ones I can respect because you've paid money or someone else's money, I don't know. It depends how you get the money. You've put in effort to become a boy or a girl. What I do not like is people that don't change. They want to be a girl or a boy, but they don't put in any effort whatsoever. That's where it just kind of shits me. You want to be a boy and a girl, but you don't want to put any of the effort in, but we're meant to be respectful when you say that you want to be this. It's like, no, you're a boy or a girl. You got a D or a P. If you got a D, you're a boy. If you got a P, then you're a girl. You can't be a girl with a D and then a boy with a P. That just doesn't work. The least that you can do is like wear their clothes at the least, so you don't do your hair like girls or boys. Just wear their clothes. You're just yourself, but you've changed your gender and you've done nothing. It drives me insane. But you wouldn't believe me if I told you it gets worse. People that don't even want to be a gender. Okay, that's allowed now. And people that want to be whatever the fuck they want. I'll get into that later. So, do you know why we have genders and race and all that? So we can identify a person. When you see a Japanese person, what are they? They are Asian. If you see a brown person, you don't call them brown. That's racist. They are identified as black people. If you see a peach person, they are not called peach people. They are called white people. You see why we have these labels? Female, male, black, Asian, all this, so the world can go round. It doesn't go round if we change that, so we're just nothing. I really gotta ask, what do you gain by being nothing? Seriously, I would want to know, what are the benefits of being nothing? Because you're completely making it harder for everyone else because the world revolves around you. It keeps me up at night realizing the fact that having no gender, nothing to identify yourself as anything is more normal than having a fucking duck as your pet. The fact that signing up to a website you had the option to put nothing scares me at night and makes me wonder if we are okay. If World War III was to happen, I worry for us. And to believe the shit train still fucking piles on. So you know genders, right? We all know what genders are. I shouldn't have to describe to you what a gender is. And we all know there's two of them, right? Turns out we're all fucking morons. I'm gonna let you sink that in for a bit. 100 fucking genders. I'll discuss this with you later. But I found a news report of some guy wanting to get someone fired because they wanted to be a two-spirited penguin or whatever. Yeah, dumb. I highly recommend you check it out because it completely says what I'm about to say. What the actual fuck are we thinking nowadays? And we wonder how the fucking dinosaurs died. It's clear how the fucking dinosaurs died. They didn't die because of a meteor. They died because they were afraid they'd become us. How can you take this shit seriously? I really wonder how. Because you're basically telling me I can be whatever the fuck I want to be. And then when I decide what I want to be, I'm now the worst person ever. I'm supporting fucking racist shit and all this dumb stuff. And then when someone asks you to name all the 100 genders, you then turn to their face and go, No, that's not fucking important. No, that's pretty fucking important when you're mentioning the fact that there's fucking 100 genders. Why do you shorten a sentence to I fart when you could have mentioned all the fucking particles and something for fucking simplicity reasons? That's why. Because we don't want to fucking mention all this fucking shit that no one cares about when it can be simplified to fucking 4 or 5 words. This is why I said that free speech is a weapon now. Because it is used to make the most randomest bullshit I've ever heard. I could probably go on and on and on about this stupid 100 gender shit. But just, I highly recommend, for my sake and your sake, just to go and watch that video. It is better at explaining it than I probably will. Because they're going to be calm. I'm not going to be calm. I'm going to be going insane. So, you do that. Now, the reason that I made this video, the true reason why I made this video, I could have lived with all this if this hadn't happened. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. That wizard game. Of course, I'm talking about Hogwarts Legacy. It pretty much just nails in the coffin that, like, yeah, you can't take this serious. I don't know how you do. If there's ways, I don't want to know them. Because some of the shit that I saw, it's like, buying this game, you support C's. I don't know if it's okay to say that word, so I'm just gonna say it that once and it's gonna be censored. But you support Funny Mustache Man from World War II. You support you support racism, you support sexism, you want the deaths of trans people and gay people and all that. Just because you bought this game, and apparently that's a condolence of J.K. Rowling's shit. I don't know what to really say. It just like it's not leaving a good mark on the community, and these people have not even been successful too. It's still the most like. It's still like garnered a lot of money, and it's still successful. It's still like up there for like most streamed game on Twitch or something. So they failed to like this, and I don't even think it was run by trans people. I think it was just run by trolls. It seems to be. What elevates that is the fact that like one of the most biggest streamers ever tried to raise a fundraiser for trans people, and it wanted to do it by playing Hogwarts Legacy, and people shut that down. I don't know why. I mean, they're trying to help out trans people, but also trying to not help out trans people, so it's just complete and utter bullshit. They don't give a fuck about trans people. They're only doing it because they're trolls. So, in conclusion, go watch the Actman's video. That's where I got most of my sources. I didn't really do that much research into this. But, in actual conclusion, the best way I would describe these methods and, like, how these people act is indoctrinating. Like, you cannot think this way. And if you do, you are shunned out and you're the worst person on this earth ever. There's no in between. No, it's just white and black, no grey, no others, just white and black. That's it. If you think I'm the worst person now that I've stated the truth on what I think, well, just keep in mind that I am a bit religious. I don't want to say that I'm fully religious since I have my own religion. That sounds pretty dumb. Anyway, with that out the way, thank you so much for listening to this video and taking my points in and actually being a decent person, or not being a decent person, either way. Still, thank you for watching the video up to this point. Alright, with that, I'm gonna go back to my 1 month hiatus now. I joke about that, but it might actually happen. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye-bye.